What's up, friends, and welcome to your reading for Pluto Retrograde. So I had kept this out of your guys's like personal readings, or not personal readings, sign readings, just because there was so much we were talking about the full moon lunar eclipse. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna make a whole other video for the collective. Plus, Pluto is a faraway planet, right? So it's going to affect the collective, I feel, more than us individually, and also depending on if Pluto is retrograde in your natal chart. There's going to be lots of things, but I just felt more of a collective vibe, honestly. So this is for the collective. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, hey, that's cool too. But we're going to start with the Starseed Oracle. And before I get into it, you guys, so Pluto retrograde. It is very similar to this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, the same type of vibes as far as like deep shadow work. So Pluto is obviously rules Scorpio, or Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So same type of energy, like I was saying. Very feminine. I'm getting like a very feminine energy. So a lot of like work being done. I'm hearing dark feminine. Lots of shadow work on your feminine side. Not only your feminine, but I just feel like for the collective, for the mass, for most people, it's going to be the feminine energy that needs some focus on. I was seeing, you guys, I have two different tarot decks out here, and from both of those decks, as I was shuffling, 3 of Swords fell out in the upright. So a lot of you guys are dealing with issues from a heartbreak. Most of it is going to be like the ending of something. I did also see the 9 of Pentacles, which is the single and thriving card, with the Knight of Cups, which is, like the lover boy. So, yeah, some of you guys are becoming newly independent, or not even newly independent. This like growth, this personal growth within yourself, with whatever it is for each of you, because it's obviously going to be different, but this personal growth that you just went through is going to attract a new love towards you, especially if you were working on healing stuff from heartache, right? Also, you guys, this painting I displayed, it's not for sale. This is one of my favorite paintings I've ever done. But I have never mentioned, you guys, I do commissions. So if you guys are interested in having like something random painted, because I paint random shit. I'll do realism. I'll do, abstract. I'll do cartoon stuff. Like I do fucking everything. So yeah, if you guys want anything commissioned, hit me up. Let me know. I'm here for it. But yeah, this one, I kind of make prints of this or something because I love it. But it was totally giving me like this Pluto retrograde vibe. Like, I mean, there, like I said, you guys, deep transformation, lots and lots of shadow work. And it's crazy. I was just talking to my roommate about it this morning, about this shadow work that's like going on. It's like we feel it even more intensely, or not even feel it intensely. It's like microscoped. Like we're looking at it through a microscope. And I was like, oh, I bet that's because like not only are we in retrograde, but we're in Taurus season where like things slow down. So the shadow work is a slower process. Not even a slower process, but it feels slowed down. So like we're really seeing it. We're really sitting with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, the heavy emphasis on shadow work. So anyways, we're going to start with the Starseed Oracle card. We're going to see what deep levels of shadow work need to be done, right? And this is for the collective, once again. So, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Okay, right away. We got all paths lead home. Wow, that's beautiful. With this labyrinth, she's like walking through a labyrinth. And you guys, a labyrinth, if you didn't know, it's made to get you to think and contemplate your life as you're walking through it until you get to the middle. It's supposed to induce like Zen, you're supposed to feel Zen and feel relaxed by the time you get there. So like say you're like upset too and you like go for like a walk or whatever, it's supposed to calm you down by the time you get there, but it's mainly supposed to help you contemplate with each turn and each different path you take, right? Until you get to the middle. And same thing on your way out. Anyways, it says inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. Turn your gaze within, you guys. Yeah, it's so crazy because when I was doing the signs readings, each individual sign, everything was very personal. Like if you were dealing with a relationship issue, I was picking that up, but I wasn't really picking up that other person's energy. I was picking up more so like what you learn, what you take, how you grow from it, which obviously, but I was really feeling like this deep sense of like you, me, I, right? And we see here we have inner authority, and turn your gaze within to yourself. Focus on yourself. And I don't mean in a selfish way. I mean like, guys, you know what I'm hearing? Okay, this is really morbid. I don't mean to be weird. Spirit gives me weird things based on like the things that I've picked up throughout my life. The movie Donnie Darko. If you guys have ever seen that movie, there's a part where like an old lady in there says, every living thing dies alone. And it was like kind of spooky. Like it was meant to be kind of spooky. It spooked him out. But then like throughout the movie, he starts to understand what she meant by that. And that's just what I heard. Like every living thing dies alone. We're born into this world alone and we die alone. And I don't mean it in a morbid way. I don't mean it in like a dark, like giving up type of, not in a negative way, you guys. I mean that like when you fall down, who picks you up? Who picks you up, you guys? You do. You pick yourself up. I mean, or you don't pick yourself up, but you make that choice, right? But when we decide to move on and we do decide to pick up, who's picking you up? You pick yourself up 100% of the time. And that's what I mean. Like you only have yourself. Yes, you have your soul family. And I don't want to take away the depth of the connections or the depth that connections have, or you know what I mean? I don't want to take away the importance of that in your life. It is important. But I was just getting this strong energy, you guys, of like doing work alone. Very hermit card energy in the most positive way, right? So that you can have deep relationships and you can have meaningful relationships and you can find your soul family, right? That's why that work needs to be done. That's why that time alone, that's why people emphasize, you know, being alone and enjoying your time alone. And, you know what I mean? It's so important. It's so important, you guys. There's so much you can learn from yourself. So important. But, you know, I'm also hearing that, there's this quote that says, I've learned things about myself or people have took me to places within myself that I couldn't have gone by myself, which yes, that's true. But in this case, you guys, this is all about like you, right? I haven't even gotten into reading what this was about. That's just what I picked up already. And with the last cards and this last full moon lunar eclipse going on, that's just what Spirit was giving me. So let's actually see what the card says. All paths lead to home. It says it's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape. Oh, wow, you guys, I've never read this card before, so wow, that's pretty on point. It says the more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. Wow. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within, and to let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Also, Aries, you guys, if you're an Aries watching this, watch the Aries full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio reading. All the signs have the same vibe, but very strong for Aries, I'm feeling right now. Also, you guys, I'd love to know who, comment on my shit, you guys. I'd love to know who's watching it, who resonates. I want to know which signs I pick up on more. You know, I thought it was Aquarius, and sometimes it's other signs more than others. It changes, right? But I just want to know how you guys feel and how you guys resonate. So please let me know. Anyways, continuing on, it says, this doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Remember, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being. Yes, you guys, I love that. A state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. Oof, yes. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry for this, or the question to think about is, how are you being called to turn your gaze within, collective? How are you being called to turn your gaze within? Yeah, you guys, it's time to maybe get deeper in your spiritual practices. It's time to let go of the outer influences of the world. It's time to start building yourself up and gaining your momentum for the day from yourself. It's so crazy, you guys, because today I did a little extra of that. I usually start off my day like doing a couple of things and then I get into my affirmations, and it's a really bad habit. I'm trying to do that first thing in the morning, and today I did everything I needed to do right when I woke up first thing in the morning, and I felt totally different. I mean, it really does change the momentum of your day, you guys. It really, really does. I'm going to just jump right into it with the tarot. But first of all, you guys, I have to show you this deck. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, if I don't drop everything. So this is called the Tiny Tarot. I'm going to show you the box it came in first. Look how tiny it is. That's the box. Right? Look at this. Look at this shit. It is so cute. Look at that. I'm still trying to figure out like how to shuffle it though, because it's so tiny. Look at that. Do you see that? You guys, you saw that Ace of Cups, right? Oh my gosh, everything's dropping. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This isn't a coincidence. Okay, you saw that Ace of Cups, right? There's that Three of Swords again. I'm going to see what's peeking out right here. King of Pentacles. Interesting. The King of Pentacles was on the other side of that Ace of Cups right here. So I feel like you guys, and you can't see, I'm going to move the camera real quick. See how they fell out? Sorry, guys. I have like ash all over the place. Here's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like maybe you guys were dealing with a time of instability, and that's what could have caused this heartache. Maybe instability with like a lover or something, or just someone in your life. Maybe even with yourself. Maybe you guys are breaking your own heart here because you were uncommitted to yourself. And here you're coming in now, or some energy's coming in as the King of Pentacles. Down here on the floor, you guys, we have the Knight. Oh my gosh, we have the Four of Wands. That's happy family. That's stability right here. That's happy home life too. What else do we have? We had a couple more cards fall. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is after a time, you guys, of maybe being scared to make this change. Maybe you were scared to walk away. You guys, look how tiny these are. They're so cute. But yeah, I like this already. So I just wanted to, I wasn't going to use the deck yet. But I think that's what I was going to use it for. Let's see what these have right here. Sorry, guys, I'm just checking. Look at what came out with the Four of Swords. See, like I have to move the camera because it's so tiny. Look at what came out with the Four of Swords. I don't even know if you could see that if the lighting is bad. But we have the Hermit in the reverse, you guys, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and this Queen of Wands here. So this energy that you were in, this heartbreak energy, you guys were really down and out, man. Like, you were down on your luck. You were feeling like karma was not on your side, obviously. And that could have been why you were like stagnant and stuck and scared to move forward with anything, because we have the Hermit card. And I said that, I was like, I get very Hermit vibes from this energy right now. But here we have, with this Three of Swords, the Hermit in the reverse. So this is being isolated in a negative way. It may have caused a lot of you guys to be like to lose your fire almost. Like I'm hearing that, like it just caused you to lose your fire. And right when I said that, I picked up all these cards, and the one at the very bottom, the one that was left, Ace of Swords. But there you guys are. I mean, Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Mercury retrograde, Ace of Wands. You guys, there you are finding your fire again. I love this so far. I love it, you guys. So, okay, that was it for the Tiny Tarot. I'm going to put it away because it's very difficult to use. Look, we have the Magician, though. That one's showing up as well. So, yeah, it's like you guys are, there you are again with the finding your fire. Wow, you guys. This is great. Like I said, I was getting very very me, I, very, not in a negative way, not in a selfish way, but all of the signs were very, it was very about yourself, you know, a lot of focus on yourself right now in the best way. But I'm going to, oh, and look, the candle just went out, you guys. So there's endings here. Here, let me light a new one. There's endings here. There's things endings, and there's things ending, and I really do feel like it's you guys absorbing things from the outside world, whether that be the music you listen to, the people you hang out with, the things you watch, the books you read, whatever it is, in a negative way, obviously. I feel like you are becoming aware of what you're putting into your mind, and you're not, first of all, if you are absorbing anything from the outside, it's things like affirmations, positive self-talk, like positive things are going to help you grow. But you're also learning to come to yourself, come home to yourself, and finding answers from within. And that's great, you guys. I love that. And look, right when I cut the deck, we have the Judgment card, right? With the 9 of Pentacles again. Look at that, you guys. And the Judgment right here, there's something right here that says like, yep, self-evaluation and renewal. You guys. Like, Spirit's like giving me the messages before I could even get the cards out. What could you tell us for the collective, Spirit? What else do you have about this Pluto retrograde for the collective? Please and thank you. Look at that, you guys. 6 of Cups. This came out so like hard and like sure of itself, if that makes sense. But this is walking away and letting go, you guys. Reaching a limit of like you can't, whatever way you were living, you can't live that way anymore. And look, if we have the moon up here, I just feel like that signifies this full moon lunar eclipse even more. And I know we're talking about Pluto, but they still go hand in hand, like I said. And here we have, yeah, self-analysis, self-discovery, introspection, looking deeper. This could, like I said, for some of you guys had been triggered by a time of disappointment, but no matter what, you guys are moving on. You're moving forward. And I love how she's walking away too. I mean, I know she's walking into the labyrinth, but same type of energy. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? Please and thank you for the collective. And like I said, a lot of you guys, we got the 3 of Swords 3 times. Lots of 3s too. Like I am seeing that, yeah, that when I said that, that really stood out. Maybe a lot of you guys have like had your heart broken like 3 times and you're like, holy shit, I can't do it anymore. Something's got to change. I can't keep attracting the same type of heartbreak. I don't know. Because it was a lot of 3s, a lot of 3 of Swords. Okay, what do we have? Look at that, you guys. Yeah. I love it though. I love it. Nobody loves the Tower card, but I fucking love it, especially with justice. Whatever happened, you guys, whatever disaster went down, whatever tower moment you encountered, justice has your back. Karma is on your side after a time of feeling like it wasn't. Straight up. This is chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, disaster, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disasters. And then here we have justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, and life lessons. And I'm going to read you what they say on the side right here because they have little like affirmations. For the Tower, it says, I surrender to the storm. And then on this side, it says, I get what I give. So you guys, no matter what happened, you put the work into yourself, you commit to growing and evolving within yourself and to finding that safe place within yourself. That, look at the bottom of the deck. Stop it, Spirit. Stop it. I mean, yes, keep coming. Give it, please. But wow, you guys. Like, I know I'm a reader, you guys, but Spirit trips me out. I was literally just saying that to my boyfriend the other day, that like Spirit trips me out. No, I'll be doing this for the rest of my life and Spirit will still trip me out. Look at that. We have Judgment when I cut the deck. You guys, karma's coming in the best way possible. And you guys, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Make sure you guys are doing the work though. Make sure you guys are doing the work. You get what you give. You get what you give. I can't say that enough. You get what you give. But like I said, there is also an emphasis of what you're putting in your mind. So you're no longer in this like worried, paranoid, which I'm not going to say like life's going to be easy breezy. for the rest of your life, right? But it's like you guys are learning that, like, okay, I could control actually how I think by what I put into my mind. Oh, wait a minute, I could control actually what goes on in my life by what I'm projecting. Like, you're I'm shuffling the deck and this Three of Swords keeps showing up. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are like, this, like an aha moment, like an epiphany, like a light bulb went off and you're like, wait a minute, I have more control than I thought I did. And by understanding that within yourself, you guys, that's what's going to help you attract more of the good in life. So I think that's what the shadow aspect for the collective here is. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, which is compromise, is ending of conflict, ending of struggle, and reaching agreements. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start taking accountability. It's really big on accountability. I feel like there was a lot of blame on the external, on the outside world, on what happened to us, on who did what to us. There was a lot of blame, and that's the shadow here. And that happens, like I was saying, there's a strong emphasis on the feminine. That happens when the feminine is hurt. You know, she reacts. She gets defensive, and that's why women become in their hyper masculine state, because they have to put a guard up because they don't want to feel that pain anymore, right? They're like, well, I'm stronger than this pain, right? So it's like where you were like, they did that to me, like, now it's like, wait a minute, I allowed that to happen. Wait a minute, I choose my life. I choose my reality. I can walk away from this and live a happy life if I want to. Look at bottom of the deck, we have more peaceful resolution here with Five of Swords in the reverse. Peaceful resolution, moving on, compromise, communication, and ending of conflict. Lots of conflicts are going to be healed. Cut the deck again, we have the Eight of Wands. That's movement. That's speed, progress, communication, gaining momentum. I love that, you guys. I love that. Yeah, and I see the Moon card here. So a lot of things coming to the surface from your subconscious. And then we have the High Priestess card, you guys. Like, it's going to be different for everyone. Obviously, this is a collective reading. But whatever it was that you're seeing your struggles in a different way. And you're taking more accountability for where you could control your life. Also, like I said, don't worry, whatever has happened, karma's got your back, guys. Karma's got your back. I'm trying to figure out where Saturn is right now. I don't know. But look at that. Look at that, you guys. I'm shuffling. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse again with the Ace of Swords. This is communication, ending of conflict. This is more communication and clarity right here. So, big emphasis on that as well, you guys. Learning how to communicate too. Let's see, what are we learning how to communicate here? What's the collective learning how to communicate? I'm hearing emotions. Ace of Pentacles, what you guys want in stability. Your new beginning. What else? What's being clarified for the collective? What are they communicating better about? Or what do they need to communicate better about? I feel like you guys just are going to do it no matter what, but not everyone is going to... I guess whoever sees this video, right? What does the collective need to communicate better on? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Yep, okay, so this came out upright, but then when I grabbed it, and after it fell, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse again. So, yeah, upright when I saw it before it flipped. You guys need to communicate more on... it's just what is causing the conflict, the fighting, the arguments, the disagreements. There needs to be more communication. There's temper here, clashing of personalities and perspectives, clashing of egos, being defensive. Didn't I say that? And territorial. Yeah. So you guys are going to learn how to communicate better. For some of you guys, this may be like job related, but I don't feel that. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is talking about what you need in order to feel secure, because that's what the feminine energy needs. We want to feel safe and secure, and that's what the masculine, the healthy masculine could give us, right? And that's what this is about. So there's conflict here about what is making you feel secure. And in order to get clear on that, first of all, you need to get clear with yourself on what you need. Be honest with yourself. What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel stable and secure, right? And I'm not talking about just money, but what do you need in order to feel that way? And then you need to communicate those needs moving forward, whether that be with the people that you stay in a relationship with or the people that you come across in the future. And want to have a relationship with, right? What else? What else for the collective? What could they communicate more? What do they need to... Okay, look at that. More Five of Swords, and this one flipped out, pretty sure of itself as well. So you guys need to communicate what you guys are doing. See, look at that. We have self-sabotaging behavior right there again. Be honest with yourself about where you could take accountability. Look at that. Lack of communication, you guys. Are you being aggressive? Are you being a bully? Right? Sometimes you need to surrender to this, right? You need to surrender to the fact that, wait a minute, I actually do have more responsibility in this than I think I did. This isn't just the external world against me, or you know what I mean? You guys need to communicate also where you're feeling defeated. Maybe you feel defeated in like maybe you're not feeling heard, right? Maybe you're not feeling heard by these people or person, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. You need to communicate those things. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress in the reverse, you guys. More feminine energy. Didn't I say that this is very feminine? And here we have the Empress. She's all four of the queens, but she's in the reverse. So when it comes to what you guys need to communicate, you need to communicate your lack of confidence here, your insecurity, negligence, the disharmony, lack of growth within yourself. But not only communicate to the people or person that you're dealing with, but to yourself, you guys. To yourself. Where have you been neglecting yourself? Where can you take accountability for how your life has turned out? Has your insecurity and lack of confidence projected more of that into your life? More things that bring you that? More disharmony? Have you been neglecting yourself maybe and been putting all the energy into somebody else and forgetting to work on yourself? Take it as it resonates, but these are all four of the queens in the reverse here. So the feminine has so much work to be done right now. So much shadow on the feminine side. Yeah, you guys. So before this gets too long, because we're already at 26 minutes, I'm going to end this with 2 oracle cards. We are going to pick a crystal grid oracle. Remember, you guys, get clear on what you need in order to be stable, in order to feel secure. Not only with the people involved, remember, this is a lot of you work. So if you want to have happy relationships, all the work has to be done within yourself, from yourself, by yourself. I mean, yeah, you can grow with somebody, but ultimately you have to do it alone. And I don't mean that in a sad, lonely way. Being alone does not mean you are lonely, right? But just know also that karma is handling this, whatever it is. Karma does have your back. Things will get better. You just have to do the work here. You have to be honest with yourself. Communicate with yourself and with everyone involved. And be so transparent, collective. Look at that, you guys. Oh, Spirit, I love you. Thank you. And at the bottom of the deck, you guys, I'm telling you, you guys got communication. At the bottom of the deck, emotions. Communicate your emotions. Communicate everything on your feminine side, you guys. I'm going to take the... Look at underneath that we have cleanse, and then right underneath that we have peace. So in order to find, and prosperity, oh my gosh, in order to find the peace and prosperity, you guys, you got to cleanse all this out of your feminine side. And that's going to start by communicating all your emotions. Communicate those emotions, you guys. Wow. Sorry, I don't mean to get crazy, you guys. I don't mean to scream and like that. I'm telling you, Spirit just trips me out. Spirit will forever shock me. And it doesn't shock me. I'm not surprised, but I just am like, what? You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so last card, an angel oracle card. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the collective. Okay. We have opportunity to forgive, you guys. Opportunity to forgive. It says the situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Oh my gosh, I love that. So whatever you guys went through, whatever heartbreak, whatever tower moment, whatever it was that you guys went through, it's an opportunity to forgive. Forgive yourself for how you reacted, dealt with it, what you allowed into your life, into your mindset, into your emotional body. Forgive yourself and forgive everyone involved. There's a need for a cleanse here, for a clean slate, to not harbor any resentment, any energies moving forward, because we're really trying to evolve here, you guys. Look at that at the bottom of the deck too. We have Law of Attraction. So be really aware of what you are, how you're speaking to yourself, how you're speaking about others, what you're thinking about on the daily. Affirmations are really going to help you guys. And I have a hard time like getting out of like funks, you guys. I'm telling you so far, Bob Baker affirmations, but specifically the ones to raise your vibration. That shit really helps if you like struggle really getting out of a negative mindset or a mood, or because the feminine, especially if you're like strongly feminine. I'm a Cancer rising, so like my moods, oh my gosh. And then I'm a Libra moon, oh my gosh, my moods, you guys, I'll get stuck, right? But raise your vibration. Anything that'll help you raise your vibration like that, it'll really help, especially first thing in the morning too. But wow, you guys. So those were your messages for this Pluto retrograde. You guys, I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.